Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Alex back here with another video, kind of, sort of. I'm not gonna really have any gameplay at all. So here's the thing. I was just sitting here, just like thinking, and just like this Call of Duty has me like messed up in the head. 'Cause like, it's just like, I have so many questions about why they chose to do the things that they did for this game. We're actually going to turn the banana off because this is dark hours. We're just chilling, vibing, having some commentary. We're just here having some chalk talk, whatever you want to call it. Whatever. So I just got to get these thoughts out. So it might not come out in the most... Okay, that's absurdly loud. Can we stop that? So it might not come out in the most, like, sequential, like, ordered pattern ever. It might just kind of be spitballing every here and there whenever an idea pops into my mind about what I want to say, what I've been thinking about, right? Okay, so to start with the game. The game, Modern Warfare, is built on three, like, crucial, like, elements, components, whatever you want to call it. Bad maps, camping, and I don't even know what, like, to call the third. Like, I guess just that's pretty much it. Honestly, you could probably just stick with those two, like camping and bad maps, and like slow play. I guess you could, but that kind of obviously goes with camping and whatever. So like, there's just so many questions I have. So like, let's just start with the fact, like, this is a Call of Duty game from Infinity Ward, and we cannot overlook that fact. It's Infinity Ward. They've made CODs or they've had a hand, at least, in making like 10 Call of Duties. Even if they weren't the main developer, the main publisher, whatever, they've had a hand in it. They've had developers as a part of that team. So you should know what the community likes, what it doesn't, and what you should bring to them to make them happy. And they just completely dropped the ball. They just missed. And I'm like simple mechanics. So Call of Duty, for the past, like, as long as it's been like popular, we'll say since like COD 4, just because like before COD 4 it hadn't really caught on, picked up too much, but then after that it just exploded, right? And it was the game, and it hasn't been the game for a while, and that's like a problem because they keep changing and stepping out of the box and making unnecessary changes that just people don't want to see in the game. They want Call of Duty. They want it to feel familiar. They want it to feel like Call of Duty. But like okay, so the point I was making before I went off on that little tangent is on this game they promote camping and slow play. Slow play, like beyond slow. And like in every single game that was just an option. But in this game, it's forced onto you. And you have to either conform or you will not succeed. You will not be able to do well. You will not be able to have fun. It's just like, they've never in a Call of Duty forced you to play a certain way. In every COD before this, you could choose how you wanted to play to your strengths and your weaknesses. I just added an extra syllable there, but hey, ignore it. It's like 3 a.m. Sorry. But like in Black Ops 2, I'm just going to use this as an example. Like, you could set up in a riot shield and sit behind it with a target finder LSAT. But the maps were patterned. They had like nice flow and traffic to where you could rush around with an MSMC, AN-94, whatever you wanted, a shotgun even, and you could like maneuver around to counter that playstyle that they chose to play at. And the same thing, if you decided to play slow and camp, you could sit back and let those people rushing, playing aggressive kind of play into you. And then you could take advantage of that. So, like, there was trade-offs in every Call of Duty. But in this game, the maps have so many lanes, there's so many different ways to watch, so many ways to get shot from, that you physically can't counter that slow playstyle. So you're left with no options. Like, if someone's going to play slow, because that's the only way to do well in this game, if the counter in COD history has been to play aggressive, play aggro, use your stuns, flashes, frags, whatever to your advantage, flanking, just rushing, whatever, anything like that. Like, they took that away from you so that you don't have that opportunity to play like that and counter those players. You know what I mean? So, like, you're left up shit creek without a fucking paddle. And it's just, like, so sad to see, like. And then, like, other, like, simple mechanics. So, in every COD history, or every COD, in COD history, you have your radar. What happens when someone shoots without a suppressor? They have a red dot that you can see their location. That does not exist in this game. Why? There's no reason for it. Earlier today, I was playing, and I was just fooling around with the Kar 98K because I can't play this game seriously. Like, I can't go in with guns and actually, like, try. Because, to me, trying and, like, going for gameplays is rushing around, playing aggressive, just, like, getting 2, 3, 4 pieces, playing aggressive, running and gunning, just drop shotting, jump shotting, everything, stuff like that. And try-harding in this game is sitting on a head glitch with your M4. And that's like, why? Like, that is the complete opposite of everything I stand for in Call of Duty. And it's the same for, like, all the YouTubers. Like, not only did Infinity Ward screw the gamers out of a good game, they kind of screwed the gamers also out of good, like, content, like, fun gameplays to watch. Like, what's fun about seeing a dude sit on the rooftop, a ground war with a sniper or an M4 and get 25 kills in a row? Like, I've watched some of the videos. I've watched Scumpy's Nuclear. I was in his live stream when he did it. And I was just like, okay. Like, it was cool. It's fun to see Scump play just because he's fucking amazing. But, like, it wasn't actually enjoyable to watch. Like, it's not fun. I don't, like. But anyways, like I was saying, so I was playing pubs today. Sorry, I just keep going off tangents. I told you this video is going to make no sense, so you were warned. But, well, so I was playing with the Kar 98K, and I came up behind this guy, and he was, like, kind of running, like, serpentine. He just happened to be. He wasn't, like, trying to avoid me or anything. Like, he didn't know I was there. So I shot and missed, and I rechambered, and I shot, and I missed, and I rechambered, and I shot for a third time, and I missed, and then I hit him on the fourth. And after that kill, I just went, why? I should be dead. Why are you rewarding me for horrible shooting? Like, I didn't have a suppressor. And, like, the third component of this game I wanted to say, besides bad maps and camping, is sound whoring. Holy fuck. It's so bad. Footsteps are so fucking loud. It's absurd. It's actually insane. I hear people, like, I have a good headset right? I have Astros A40s. They're pretty good. I can hear people from like 50 feet away. Like before they're even in distance of engaging with them, I can hear them running around. And I just like, I don't like it. I feel scummy inside. Because I always hated that. I hated people that would just sit there with awareness or whatever perk that was, depending on the game, and just sound whore. And that's all this game is. And honestly, I feel so bad for all the pros. Because competitive in general is going to be AIDS. It's going to be so bad. So boring. And they didn't put dead silence in the game. They made it a fucking class, whatever they call them. So you get it like once every minute or two. And then you pop it for like 10 seconds. So like in competitive, even in public match, S&D, you cannot run around the map unless you have dead silence. Like I was watching Scumpy stream some like little tournaments just to warm up the game, whatever. And the S&D maps were so awful to watch. It's literally, so you have the team here and the team here. They run up to their head glitches and they do not move. That's all it is. Because they can't. Because they're just going to get sound hoard and then they're dead. And it's so bad. I don't understand what they were thinking. They have developers on this team that have been making CODs for damn near as long as I've been alive. And they couldn't bring us anything that they know that we like and we want. And they just shit the bed. It gets so annoying. And then like on top of that, like this is like minor stuff, but like the campaign for me, it was awful. On top of a bad game. Like, yeah, it had price. Cool. The storyline, I was not attached at all. It was so boring and meaningless. Like, COD 4, you're invested. Like, when you're on that bridge on the final mission and you're getting dragged away and you see your boy Griggs get shot in the head and Gaz gets put down by the, I don't even remember his name, the fucking bad guy in that game. He gets deagled in the head. You're practically like fucking choking up. Like, that's a big fucking deal. Like, it's sad. And then Modern Warfare 2, when fucking Roach and Ghost get betrayed by Shepard. Like, that's fucking like heart-wrenching. And like, you're just like, fuck, dude, like, it just like pisses you off. It makes you sad. Like, I'm not saying it's got to be like a fucking depressing, emotional campaign. But, like, there's no emotional investment to this story and the characters. Other than Price, which, like, Price in this game was, like, meh. Like, and then Modern Warfare 3, when fucking Soap dies. It's a fucking shot to the heart. And then Yuri dies, like, Yuri played a unique role in that game. He was kind of like a middleman character, but like still, in the final mission when he gets fucked up, like that shit hurts. And you're like on your way to kill Makarov, and you're like, let's fucking go. And like in Modern Warfare 2, after fucking Ghost and Roach die, you're like, let's fucking kill Shepard. And then in this game, like nothing happens. There's no build up to the final fight, and it's such a bad final fight. All you do is fucking hide behind the crates until he empties out his revolver, and you step up and stab him. Like, cool. Not even. It's not cool. That's the problem. It's like, the campaign for this was like the equivalent of when Treyarch and like the start of Black Ops 2 went away from the original 4 and zombies, and they introduced the transit crew. Like, that's the kind of disconnect that this campaign and this game gives you. Like, it's so bad. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to end. This game is not good. That's, like, the biggest point that I'm trying to make. Is that, like, in Call of Duty, there's pretty much been like three styles of play. There's like the slow, passive camping, whatever you want to call that. Not necessarily like completely shacked up, like Shock Charge and Claymore, but like just playing slow and letting the game come to you. So there's that. Then there's like balls to the wall, like full blown aggro aggressive, like insane rushing, like that. And then there's the kind of like middle, which is like kind of controlled rushing, kind of just knowing when to play like what, like just kind of playing the game as it comes to you, kind of, and just like feeling out the lobby. But I was like, so like in this game, they have the three, so camping, rushing, and the middle ground. So they kept the camping, put all the emphasis, all the perks, play towards that, play into that play style, so it just encourages it so much, and they completely rob the other two play styles of being relevant. And like, I mean, maybe for some of you guys you just don't get it, but for me, as a Call of Duty player, I physically cannot play the way they're trying to make me. I just can't. It's boring to me. It's not fun. So when the game is completely comprised of that, how do you expect me to play it? How do you expect any of these YouTubers? Because, I mean, for the most part, they're all like that. Because, like, the games that people like to watch are, like, high kills, fun, intense, like, just crazy games. And those don't exist. Like, yeah, occasionally people still get high kills, but it's just from camping and posting up and getting streaks. And that's it. And I'm like, why? Like, I just don't get it. I seriously don't get it. How they could have a crew, a team of experienced Call of Duty devs who have done this for years, and they came up so short, shit the bed completely, dropped the ball entirely, everything. They just failed. And it's fucking sad. It's angering. Like, when I heard Modern Warfare was coming out, like back in like the winter, so like last winter, like I was beyond hyped. And I'm sure everyone else was, because what were they thinking? They were thinking like Modern Warfare 2 and 3 with better graphics. And they just didn't deliver, because they're too focused on innovating and changing, because they're trying to recapture the people back to COD. But what they don't understand, maybe they do and they just didn't care, but Call of Duty was at the top. It was the game for years. And then they lost people because they started innovating and changing and getting away from their roots and what put them at the top. So then what happens is they're like, well, we lost all these people. They must just be bored. They must want more. So we got to keep innovating to try and recapture their imaginations, get them reinvested in the series, in the franchise, in the game. But every time they do that, every time they try to innovate and expand and just change the game, they just stray further and further from where they need to be. Like, I've been going back and I've been watching a lot of Modern Warfare 2 and 3 and Black Ops 2 gameplays recently. I've been watching a lot of like Pamaj, Sprat, Scump, Nadeshot, like all those OGs who just made like nice videos back in the day. And it's just so sad to just like watch those videos and like see how great it was. Like, we didn't realize how amazing we had it until it was gone. and now it's gone. So you look back at it and you're like, we had it made. We had it made, and then they just completely screwed us. And it's just sad. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand where they were coming from. Like, when they made all these decisions. And, like, I guess my final big point here is, like, ask yourself, like, when you're playing this game, ask yourself this question. Who is benefiting from these changes? Who? Because I don't think anyone is. Because all the people that used to play slow, okay, I might piss some people off here, but I don't really care. Normally the people that play slow, it's just because, like, they're not as good as rushing and playing aggressive. Maybe their just reactions aren't as good, so they just let the game come to them, right? But now you got the people with the good reactions and stuff like that playing slow as well. So then they beat the people that used to play slow because that's their play style. So now you got better players. Not better, it's just like, it's just more players playing that way. So then it's harder for them to do their thing and thrive and do well and have fun. And then for everyone else, they used to play fast-paced, like up-tempo, have fun, run and gun. They completely get screwed. So, honestly, if you have not bought this game yet, don't. Like, I bought like the $80 version, and holy shit, I wish I could have that money back in a heartbeat. It is, like, it's just such a bad waste of money. It's just so sad to see where we are. Plus another thing. Right now, the game, okay, so Black Ops 4. I used to rip on that game at the start. This was like before I started doing YouTube and all that stuff. Just me being a player. I used to rip that game just because I was, at the start at least, even after they started dropping some DLCs and stuff, the game was very stale and got old quick. Because, like, it was literally like Maddox Ops 4. Like, that was like all anyone used. That and the ICR. So, like, that kind of got stale. And I was like, well, at least in this game, like, there's going to be all these different guns, like, because I was thinking, like, Modern Warfare 2 and 3, when the guns were all balanced, pretty much. I mean, obviously, in every game, you have the guns that are better. So, Modern Warfare 2, you had your FAMAS, your ACR, your UMP-45, the Baird 50 cal, like, all these different guns, the A12, the models, the Rangers. Actually, the Rangers weren't really OP, they were just fun as shit, but, like, it was just more options, more variety, more balance. And I thought that's what and then Modern Warfare 3, obviously, again, yeah, like, the Modern Warfare 3 had, like, the most balanced guns, in my opinion, because I literally used to get nukes with, like, every single gun. Like, I got, like, an MSR thermal nuke, and I was like, okay. Like the ARs in Modern Warfare 3, the FAD, the M4, M16 wasn't that great, but you could do with it. The Type 95, the ACR, the CM901, I think that's what it was called. Then SMGs, you had the UMP, the MP7, the PP90M1. I don't even know if that was an Uzi, but like shotguns, you had the Striker, which was cheesy. The model was alright. The KSG, Sniper Jet, MSR, LI-87, something like that. The Baird again. Like, there's just options and balance. And I thought that's what this game was going to be. But this game is the M4A1 and the 725, which is the most broken shotgun in COD history. It's stupid. It ruins the game. Not only is the game slow, not only is the game boring, not only are the maps bad, but everyone uses the same two guns. It's so stale, so repetitive, and we're like a week in. We're like 7 days in, and everyone's fed up with the game. Like, just think about that. How bad the game has to be that after 7 days, everyone's like, I'm about to uninstall it. Like, I'm not going to play this game. It's bad. It's not fun. It's stale. It's unoriginal. I mean, it is original. That's the problem. That is the problem. They were trying to be creative and innovative and ended up shooting themselves in the dick. So, good job to you guys, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, like, if this is what they were going for, but, like, in my eyes, what they did is they just tried to, like, level the playing field and make it so that, like, you aren't supposed to do good and, like, excel crazily. Like, let's go back 2 weeks. In Black Ops 4, I'm dropping 120 bombs. Like, semi-consistently. I'd say like once or twice a week, I was getting like 110, 120 bomb. In this game, the most kills I've gotten is like 50 couple. And that was only because of streaks. And how did I get those streaks? I camped. And I hated every second of it. After that, like, in any other COD, dropping like 50 kills, like, it feels satisfying. Like, yeah, you could still drop a lot more. You could still do better. Like, Black Ops 4, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be, like, ecstatic about, like, 50, 60 kills. But in this game, like, getting 50 or 60 kills is, like, insane. But, like, when you do it, like, you don't feel good. You don't feel, like, rewarded. Like, it just doesn't. Like, when I dropped that, like, I think I dropped, like, 58. Like, after the game, like, okay, let's just, like, scale that to Black Ops 4. Let's say that's, like, 110, 120 bomb, like I was saying. When I do that in Black Ops 4, I'm, like, fired up. I'm like, let's go. Like, I was gunning. I was shredding. I was getting my streaks. I was moving around the map nice. I was utilizing my specialists well. Like, I was just playing good Call of Duty. But in this game, when you do it, you just, like, wow, I camped. I sat on a good head glitch for like 10 kills and got my chopper gunner. Cool. Like, that's literally how I feel after those games. Like, you just don't feel good. You don't feel rewarded. And I just can't get over that. Like, I don't know what else to say. They completely shit the bed. There's no other way to put it. This game is the worst Call of Duty ever. By far. People like to shit on Advanced Warfare. At least the game was fast-paced and could be fun. I mean, yeah, that got repetitive because of the ASM-1 and the BAL. But at least it was fast-paced and fun. Like, even if your game's going to get stale and old and be, like, unoriginal, at least make it fast-paced and fun with good maps that have good flow. And they took the Call of Duty with the, like, they took a Call of Duty with, like, the stale unoriginality of, like, only a couple guns being good. And they paired that with the slowest, most boring, worst flow, worst pattern, maps, gameplay ever. And they put it together. and we got this shit show. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this year. I'll probably just hop around on CODs, just because I've been really into MW2 and 3, Black Ops 2, so I'll probably just get them. Honestly, I've always loved zombies, and I'm a very good zombies player. So I was thinking about getting into like custom zombies, because I have my PC, so all I gotta do is hop on Steam, download Black Ops 3, download the maps, the mods, whatever, and then we're good to go. And we can just fool around and have fun. So I think that's going to be the direction I'm going to take this channel, is custom zombies. That'll be more like a side note. Maybe like once a week we'll play a custom zombies map just for fun, just mix it up. But then between that, I'm just going to be mixing up like Modern Warfare 2, 3, and Black Ops 2, if those games are even still playable. I don't know how many people play them, if you can even get games. But, yeah. Sorry about that. That's pretty much all I got. Like, I'm sorry. I know the rants are getting old, but, like, this is just the best way for me to get it out and relay the message to you guys and just try to help you understand where I'm coming from. And, you know, you don't have to agree. You can love this game. You can think it's great. I completely disagree. I think it's awful. I think it's the worst COD ever made. But, hey, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I will gladly respect yours. So anyways, it's been your boy Alex. I knew Jiu-Jitsu. I knew Jiu-Jitsu. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, tell your friends. Get more people into the channel. I'll start bringing more content that you guys are going to love, get excited for, and we'll see where this road takes us. I'm not sure where it's going to lead. I'm not sure what's going to happen along the way, but I'm ready for it, and I hope you guys are too. So anyways, it's been your boy Alex, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.